A young woman from Ukraine came here to West Michigan last year as a foreign exchange student studying at Northview High School in Grand Rapids.
But with the ongoing conflict between her home country and Russia, her initial plans of heading back after that program were thrown up in the air. Michael Martin is live now in the newsroom with more on how her plans have changed. Michael?
Janice Max coming to the United States to study and experience American life was already a lot to take on for 17-year-old Tatiana Trok, the only one in her small Ukrainian school to go overseas as an exchange student. But the experience, well, it took on a new meaning after the escalation with Russia kicked off, and now she's planning to go to college right here in West Michigan.
My friends still can hear siren alarms every day.
High school senior Tatiana Trok grew up in the western portion of Ukraine. Just 14 other classmates at her small school there. One day last year, her teacher came to her with a unique opportunity.
My teacher told me about the program, about the exchange program that I can apply for because she said my English skills were good.
Fluent in 3 languages, she flies over and gets settled in a home on Grand Rapids' northeast side, enrolling in Northview High School. Fully committed to experiencing the life of an American teenager.
I've tried wrestling here and I really loved it. I tried cheerleading here.
Taking in every opportunity before she was supposed to fly back home on May 25th.
People here are more free and they are more diverse, and when something really important happens, they really pay attention.
And then suddenly, the eyes of the world turned to Vladimir Putin's Russian forces staging a violent invasion of Ukraine.
It hurts, and I feel a little left behind. My town hasn't been bombed, but other towns and cities around my town were.
At first, it was unclear how long the conflict would last.
There still is quite an active conflict in Ukraine. We're looking at, I believe it's day 77 of the invasion.
It soon became apparent that Tatiana would not be able to safely return home anytime soon.
I think we have to be thinking of this conflict in terms of years, not months, maybe even a decade. Before people are able to safely return to normal.
Initially here in the States on a J-1 visa, she applied for temporary protection status, but that wasn't the only thing she applied for.
I've been accepted to Hope College, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm here at least for 4 more years.
She'll be living in the dorms and studying political sciences after developing an interest in politics back in 2014 during a prior Ukraine-Russia conflict.
Even though we were children, they still wanted us to know what is happening and why it is important.
Where she goes and what she does after graduating college, well, she doesn't know yet.
Hopefully everything will be good and I'll be able to go there and help my own country to be a better country.
All of these new experiences undoubtedly building a strong and determined foundation for her future and the impact she'll have.
Maybe I'll stay here. Maybe I'll go back to Ukraine. It's hard to say what is going to be like in Ukraine in 4 years.
Tatiana is thankful still able to call and speak with her family in Ukraine while their home and community is safe. She says they can often hear explosions in the distance. For now, live in the newsroom, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.